Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is 80 through to 71 of the top 2,700 plus board games of all time. First up at number 80, we have got Eclipse 2nd edition. This is by Lutherpolite. Check out my various videos on the channel by Lutherpolite, including Flamme Rouge and Flamme Rouge in particular BMX. Okay, so next up we've got 79. We've got this game behind me. It's normally out of shot. This is War of the Ring 2nd edition. Now I do have the other expansions for it. It's all in the main box and you can find it just over here. There we go. There's some of those expansions there. Middle-earth, and also we have Warriors of Middle-earth and we have Kings of Middle-earth. Check out that video as well for all those games, including those expansions, and further videos on the way. Next up, we have got Seven Wonders Duel. We have the expansion promo in here too, and more videos about that expansion in particular will be coming to the channel as well. So we won, actually that was 77, apologies. 78 I did not mention, it's a legacy game. This is by Pandasaurus. This is in 78. This is Machikoro Legacy. This is my favourite of the Machikoro series. And this is a game all about trying to do the best you can in Japan, making your city, but this time in a legacy mode, which you can fully replay afterwards. Wonderful components. I like using these components in other games. Okay, next up we've got Architects of the West Kingdom. Now I haven't played a different Architects game, actually today of all days. Architects West Kingdom is the first in the trilogy of the West Kingdom trilogy, which you can find on the channel relating to the 3 of those games in the trilogy, as well as my ranking of those 3 and my various reasons behind that ranking. So check out that Legacy of You. You can also find the channel also by Garfield Games. So next up we have got Tokaido Geo. This is by Funforge. Numerous games by Funforge have literally gone live on the channel today at time of recording. This has been going out probably 2 or 3 days after the time I'm filming it. And yes, this is an only 2-player game, like, funny enough, another Anton Bowser game in this particular 10-size list relating to Seven Wonders Duel. So Tokaido Geo is very much a cathartic game like the original, but a lot more confrontational, and I do prefer it over the original just. So next up, again, quite a lot of these games in this 10 list, obviously 80 to 71, I could easily put much higher in this list, much higher than many other people's list. This is a Vital Lacerda game, and this is Lisboa, or Lisboa. This is perhaps his highest rated game, I think it is, and yes, I very much enjoyed it. I've played various different, I guess you might say, deluxe editions versions, and you can find that game on the channel too. It's my only Lacerda I've made so far. I will be making some more, whereby it's a one-shot. Now, because of my first attempt, and I wasn't using any kind of tripod or anything like this, I was shaking doing it. So next up, this is definitely going to be high on a future list. This is kind of a re-implementation of the game Dominion. This is the game Heart of Crown Fairy Garden. Now, compared to Dominion, the differences being here is you can see your visible victory points as they go out, and the win condition is triggered when you get 20 of those victory points to finish the round. And also, so they have dukes instead of duchies, better artwork, and ultimately things do fit in a smaller box. And there's a few reasons why you might prefer this over Dominion. And also the coins and stuff like that is a bit better too. So next up, we have got another F-related game. I've talked about a lot on the channel. You can see me dressed up like this. We have Findorf. Findorf by Rio Grande Games. This is a Freedom and Freeze game. This is very much like Power Grid Lite, as I call it, because it's slightly quicker, but it does have that economy track going on there as well. And last up on this set of list, you can see quite a few of their games behind me here. This is by the company GMT Games over in America, like Rio Grande Games, and this is Dominant Species Marine. Now, Dominant Species you can find on the channel already. It's a bit of a big teach, about 26 minutes I think I spent teaching it, and this is a game where you're evolving and you're trying to ultimately get your species to the best. If you happen to also search AmassGames and Evolution, you'll find a huge plethora of videos, similarly whereby you're looking to adapt and survive and ultimately do the best. Well, there we go, that's 83 to 71. I've already got a number of games behind me, which you'll find in that 70 position, 73 to 61, and there's some games just out of shot, which are normally up here as well, which will be appearing soon. So thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already to check out those games. Also, various other games behind me, which are already scheduled to go live too. Also, check out the podcast, Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, etc. Lots of new stuff. I've just had over 4,000 different posts over on Instagram too. Thanks very much for watching. Speak again soon, but for now, back to the table.